So this is what it looks like when you get mowed over at a car show by a Ford. You're pretty clean and safe because you're going to go right through underneath the entire car with minimal damage. This is quite interesting. I find the pictures don't really do the paint color justice. It looks pretty washed out and blah. The big black bar on the front kind of takes away from it too. I feel like a color match might take it a little bit further. The Aero just looks like a bunch of add-ons. The carbon fiber wheels here are unbelievably stunning. I'm actually unbelievably impressed with them. The hood scoop, huge, absolutely massive. The interior looks okay, but of course I can't fit in it. Prototype vehicle. It's locked. Everybody's going to pull on the handles for the entire show though. One thing I love about the Ford is you'll spend, let's say 160,000 Canadian with markup. You still get these super crappy controls.
I like that.
Absolutely hilarious. The wing looks super JDM. It doesn't look that aerodynamically utilized, I guess would be the correct term. But I don't know. Exhaust tips are cool, I guess. The back is the back. It looks the same as all the other ones, but with a snake. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of disappointing in person. It doesn't really feel like anything you couldn't do to a normal GT. Just strap some more plastic on and call it Aero, I guess. And some carbon fiber on the dash because that justifies the massive price increase. It's a quick tour. I'm going to try my best to get my hands on one to review it, but it is what it is for now, I guess. Shelby GT500, to be continued. I don't hate the GT500. I hate the GT500. Let's clarify this a little bit. I don't hate the Mustang. I don't hate the Mustang GT. I don't hate the GT350. To be honest, I would love to own a GT350 someday. I think they're gorgeous cars. I love the concept. I love the sounds. I love the looks. Great cars. But I hate the GT500. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, and I really don't care because I want to be honest and forthright with you guys. And you don't have to agree with me because I'm not saying I'm right. But when I seen the car in person, I thought it was pretty good looking from pictures and whatever's. But when I seen it in person, it just looked like layered plastic everywhere. They took the front corner inlets and they accented them in a different color, and then added a splitter, and then added a splitter. So you have 3 layers of what looks like gray plastic. One of them is carbon fiber, 2 of them, I believe one is paint, could be plastic overlay. I didn't get that close because I, at that point, was so disappointed in the car, I just let it be. And then they added a plastic extra piece on it. They put a beautiful side skirt on the car, looks very nice. And then they add an extra plastic piece to it. The problem I have with the GT500 is the price tag. And everybody sits there and goes, oh man, it's a historical, it's this, it's that, it's the other. What is history worth to you? What are you willing to pay? If you took a Corvette Z06 at 120,000 Canadian for a pretty well spec, not the top spec, but a well spec'd car, and you took a GT500 and let's say they're going to be $180,000. They're putting the same track times down. There's no way that car's going to touch the ZR1, so we're not going to talk about that. Which one would you rather? The problem I have with the Mustang is the way Ford treats performance cars in their division. They treat them like they are gold. So in Canada, a Bullitt Mustang 2019 lists for $72,000. That is a lot of money for a Mustang. That is a lot of money for any, mid-level sports car in the muscle car market. I wouldn't pay that for my car, which has the exact same specs and the same times and every feature, magnetic ride, heated cooled seats, dual mode exhaust, all of it's the same. I paid 46 for mine in Canadian. That's 72. Sounds crazy to spend that on a Mustang GT with a Bullitt trim package. Now, when you go buy one, the Ford dealership will put a courtesy $20,000 collector's fee on top of the car. So you're now into $92,000 for a Mustang GT with Bullitt badging. $92,000. They put a $20,000 fee, dealership fee, on the GT350. Great car, not worth $20,000 over sticker. Is it worth sticker price? not in my opinion. I don't think any cars were sticker price. I always want to save a buck. They took 10 grand off my car, happy as a lark. It's probably should be priced when it's worth more around 46 than 56 Canadian, which equates to me paying like 39 US, 38 US, and it was priced more like 46, 47 US, to give you guys some context. But then to almost, or I guess that is double, to double the price and go in and buy the same thing in a Mustang, but it says Bullet, how do you justify Heritage at such a premium price? It's not like they're like, oh, it's a $500 collector's fee on top of the $3,500 trim package. No, it's all the trim packages, no dealer discounts, no nothing, plus 20 grand. So you're telling me this GT500 is going to hit dealerships. There's no way it's going to be less than 130, 140 grand. And there's no way there's going to be less than a $20,000 markup. To see 30 or 40 grand on the king of all kings of Mustangs wouldn't shock me. Again, like ZL1 1LE is worth 100,000 US or Canadian, sorry. They're usually like 75, 80 grand in US. If the GT500 came in at 100,000 US, 20 grand more than the ZL1, that to me would be pretty comparable. It'd be a good price range where it's still hella expensive compared to the base model Mustang, which are around 26 grand. You're four base model Mustangs or one King of the Mustang. But then when you start throwing all these, they stack a huge price tag on it, huge dealership markup. I can't justify it. The car might be worth more money in 40 or 50 years because the old ones were worth more money 40 and 50 years later. But the markets are shifting. We're in that bubble now. To say that all these cars that have all these electronics are going to last and still be usable, who knows? They could literally buy them, put them in a garage, and in 50 years the cars be absolutely useless. I have no idea. Nobody does. But people are going to pay all these overages and talk how great of a car it is and oh my god and oh my god. And then when I seen it in person and I just seen all this extra crap tacked onto it, like it's not elegant and it's not beautiful and it doesn't flow and it doesn't feel like an end-to-end design product. It feels like a Mustang that they just, it's like, how many wings is enough? 14. We're just going to find 14 wings and we're going to find a good spot to put them on. I don't know. I'm probably just being a hater. Fan of the Mustang. I just think the GT500, they kind of missed the mark. My 2 cents. What do you guys think? Until next time, drive safe, take care, behave. As always,